Hello, Scorpio. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in. This is your June 2023 tarot forecast. If you enjoy this forecast, if you enjoy this reading, would like to see more, please like, follow, subscribe, hit the notification button, and share. Thank you so very much again for turning up and tuning in. And let's see what your energy is for the month of June 2023. One, two. Let me pick the one up off the floor. So we have caring connection. We have the sun. There's goodness happening here. There's a abundance of growth in creativity here. There's an abundance of a connection to spirit, and your cup is genuinely running over, Scorpio. There could be a new relationship happening, or there could be a next level to a relationship that you're already in. Renewal of vows, an engagement, a wedding, a commitment. Let's see what the third card is. Blossoming abundance. Need I say more? All right, so we know that blossoming abundance is just everything just happening and coming together so beautifully. So I really think this has to do with a relationship, with family life, with a connection coming in, or an already influential connection taking that next step. The Sun card is just like the sun in the traditional tarot. It is happiness, and it's growth, and it's power, and it's passion, and it's this peaceful, passionate innocence of just greatness and beauty and wonderment. And then we have blossoming abundance. And abundance can be, when you say the word abundance, it could mean just, it's such a diverse word, because abundance could be anything. You can have an abundance of anything. I think in this case you have abundance of love. You have an abundance of respect. You have abundance of appreciation. You have an abundance of creativity, an abundance of passion, an abundance of depth, an abundance of emotional prosperity and security and balance. There's just so much going on in these three cards. This is just a relationship or a partnership that is just blossoming in its own way, and it is just so wonderfully special for you, but also for this person who truly desires to convey to you how they feel. There's so much wisdom and so much growth and so much light and beauty here. I can't wait to see what the tarot cards say. So we're using the Crow Tarot, and look what we have. We have the Two of Cups, and we have the Six of Wands. So we have this wonderful partnership connection, one of strength, one of courage, two minds. It's almost like a twin. I don't say twin flame a lot, but it's almost like having this wonderful connection with someone. Like just a great, strong. You give each other the courage and the strength to spread your wings and to just to be who you truly naturally are. And there's a great appreciation and celebration and recognition for that. Okay, so this was the first one, the second one, and the third one. Okay, so there's blossoming abundance here, but there's something that we haven't dealt with here. There's all sorts of wonderful, amazing things going on here, but there's something we haven't dealt with from the past here. Okay, so look at that. So it's almost like, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is a change of status, and then here it is. It's this Page of Pentacles. It's its new financial opportunity, right? It's young, it's fresh, it's new, It's new. Pages are new. It's fresh. It's naive. It's bringing messages of financial opportunity. And then we have the 8 and the 5 of Cups. And we're using our intuition here. And this is what I want to say to you. If you are in a relationship and you are thinking about taking that relationship to the next level, what I want to say is to make sure that you have, well, first of all, when you're entering into relationships, you should be entering into relationships with a sort of clean slate, right? We don't want to bring the insecurities and the doubt and the residual energy from past relationships into present relationships, right? So what's happening here is that it seems like you're still grieving over something from the past, something that hit you hard emotionally. It could have been a relationship, but it could also be a death. It could also be, a family that has fallen apart. It could also be losing your best friend. It could be, losing a partner, or the demise of a relationship, as I said. And you're still holding on to the residual energy and the memories of that. And if we are going into new relationships holding on to the residual energy of memories of things that especially physical relationships that have quote unquote ruined us, then there are going to be things, a dynamic that will happen to where everything that the person you're with does sooner or later is compared to everything that the person before them has done. And you'll start to weigh the things. Well, the last person I was with said that same thing, or the last person I was with did that kind of thing too, so I don't know, maybe they're kind of like the same people. And if you go into relationships like that, if that is the basis of the relationship, then it's not lasting. So what I want to say is that prior to getting into this relationship or taking this relationship to the next level, make damn sure that your cups are empty. All of them are empty from the last, that you're done. You have made the decision to leave whatever this is behind as you walk into this. And yes, it's going to be difficult, and yes, it's going to be hard, and yes, it's going to be, traumatic. But the upside to that is that you have all of this wonderful energy to look forward to, this ascension, this strength, this compassion, this change, this move, this new opportunity. And this is the type of energy you want to bring into relationships. This is the type of energy you kind of want to deal with before, and if we're reading it differently, perhaps this is the relationship that fell apart and you're looking to change your life. We could read it that way too, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels like you have held on to a lot of hurtful emotional energy for a very long time, and you've been trying to do a whole lot of work on yourself, and you've gotten into this relationship and it's going great, and you really don't want to project any of that past residual energy onto this, so you're doing everything that you can to clean it up. But it's heartbreaking, because sometimes when we move past that type of toxic and chaotic energy from the past, we have to release and we have to let go. And it's very difficult to do that, especially if that person made some sort of mark on you. I was 20 and 21 when I had my first 2 children from their father. He was abusive in so many ways. And 30 years later, that abuse still affects me. And when the relationship I'm in now is 10 years, and it is very difficult for me to trust people in a way to not compare them to that long time ago, and keep them at arm's length until I am satisfied that they are not that type of person who will cheat on me, physically, emotionally, and sexually harm me. So I understand the difficulty with releasing and letting go portions of yourself that were very that have been portions of yourself that have been branded by hurt and pain and toxicity. But you are strong, so strong and so courageous. And so many decisions to make. Oh, look at all of this. Okay, so we have this. Bada boom, bada bing. And bada boom. All right. So the decisions that you make here affect the rest of what you have going on here. So there's an opportunity for move. Maybe there's an opportunity for a raise. Maybe there's an opportunity for you to move to another city, state, county, parish, town, country. And all of this happening all at once has you pretty kind of like, oh my God, what do I do? And there's going to be some moments where you have to step into your divine strength and courage and lean on your spiritual connection, because there are a lot of decisions that you have to make here, and you're also being guided to be open. There's this stability and balance, but there's lack of the desire to be open to this change, to be open to this releasing and letting go, to be open to this new opportunity. So you're stuck here not stuck here, but you're here needing to make a lot of decisions that has the potential to really change your life. We have the Chariot, and the Chariot's like, look, the best thing that you can do for yourself is use your intuition here. The best thing that you can do for yourself is rise above all of this that has caused you so much insecurities and doubt in your life. It's time to rise above all of that and succeed and thrive, be it in this relationship or this money-making opportunity or this move. It is time to really start setting yourself up for the rest of your life. And you're not going to do that by continually going over and over past events and creating who you are out of something that has happened so many years ago. That isn't you. That's something that has happened to you. And there's a moment in life where you have to make the decision to, it's either allow this to be the story that you tell and allow this to shape you, allow this to be the story that you tell, allow this to be who you are, or you release and let go of that, and you make the decision to be more than just something that someone did to you at some point in time in your life. So we have the Six of Cups, and this is not just paying it forward in appreciation and recognition, but this is closure. Getting together with a person or people or whoever you need to, have a conversation, bring closure. We can talk about, what Mama used to do or how Mama would handle it. We could talk about how Grandma would handle it. We could talk about how I no longer desire to be that person who sabotages my happiness because of something that has happened to me in the past. We can have that conversation with whomever you need to have that conversation with. But this is about moving forward, and this is about showing gratitude, and this is about being there for the people who were there for you. And then we have this masculine energy coming in, this King of Swords, who is equally as strong and courageous, and who is equally connected to Source and Spirit, and who brings to the table passion and creativity and this beautiful fiery energy of love and hope. And so I think this is about a relationship, and I think this is about you letting go of this past event, to allow yourself to be loved, allow yourself to have happiness and prosperity and abundance, to allow yourself to be open to all the great things that life has for you and that this person has for you. Allow yourself the time to travel, to live, to thrive, to succeed. So let's see. Ooh, we gotta get this. This is the Spellcasting Oracle. finding beauty in yourself. Beauty in yourself. Because that's one thing that abusive relationships take from you. It's your beauty. It's the love for yourself and the beauty that you see. Toxic relationships will do everything that they can. Toxic partners in relationships will do everything that they can to make you feel unworthy, unloved, unappreciated, ugly. But you're coming into a time of your own. I like that for you. Coming into a time of empowerment. Empowerment. And you have the answers. You have the answers that you seek. So there's no reason to go looking anywhere else. You got them within you. You know what to do. And your postcard from Spirit Messages. Dearest you, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth into existence. Love is without condition. It is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, better or less than. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what's not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you, always and forever. We just adore you over here. Goes perfect with the reading. Thank you so very much, Scorpio, for allowing me to do this reading for you. Know that you are divinely guided and loved. Talk soon.